Good morning, it's Catherine, and we've got Tabata plus resistance training today. I'm going to start with the gentle Tabata training, which anybody can do. It's all going to be upright and very gentle. And then I'm going to show you the 5x5 with just a simple empty standard bar, and then I'm going to do the more challenging Tabata. So of course you can skip ahead to the more challenging Tabata, or you can do the easier one twice. I've got my gym boss. Oh, by the way, I'm Catherine Gordon, certified personal trainer in recovery, long-term recovery from obesity and sugar addiction. The way I train is to maintain fitness and health, also to make sure that my training isn't increasing my appetite. One of the things that I found back when I was doing traditional cardio is that I was ending up hungry after my training sessions. Also, I used to wear a Fitbit. And I want to talk about the fact that tracking my steps didn't work very well for me. I tended to focus on duration rather than quality. The other problem with tracking steps, that tracking and counting kind of system, is that I get 20,000 steps and then my brain, which is the sugar addicted brain, would be like, oh, you've done 20,000 steps, go ahead and have a treat or something like that. I found that when I let go of counting calories and also counting steps and focusing on quality, dedication, everything just went better. Maybe you're like me, maybe so. I'm going to move this heater, get this out of the way, off, and move that. We're going to go ahead and get started this morning. I've got my gym boss and I've got my training plan right there. So let's begin, and then I'll talk a little bit more about overcoming obesity and mindset when we're done with the training session. Let's go. "20 seconds on, starting with total body extensions. So nice when I don't have to count. Just train. 10 seconds of rest. Going into a push-up, and I'm going to be doing an elevated push-up right here. For 20 seconds. Hope you can see most of this. Bye, Colin. All right, going into alternating side lunge, and this is the same in both the easier and the advanced version. Neutral spine, abs tight, head in line, alternating side lunge. No jumping, easy on the knees, easy on the feet, head in line. Going into a plank. Now, if you are a beginner and you don't go to the floor, you're not comfortable going to the floor, you're going to do an elevated plank right here. Shoulders are down, glutes are tight, abs are tight. Really tighten. You don't have to be up, you can stretch the calves, make it tight. Squeeze. Next exercise, total body extension again. Forgot my 10 seconds, there we go. Couple extra reps, that's all. Really pull in those abs. Tighten that torso. 10 seconds of rest. See, it's working. Next exercise is going to be a mountain climber for the warm-up. And if you're not going to the floor, we're going to do a knee lift right in front of the body. The knee comes straight forward. This is different from a cross crawl. Pretend you're pulling something heavy down. Next exercise, going back to another total body extension. If you want to make this more challenging, you can do a kettlebell swing instead. But even if you're advanced, it's a good way to warm up. Resting for 10 seconds. Final exercise, of this Tabata round would be a crossbody mountain climber. That's the advanced one. But the warm-up is a cross crawl. So I want to show you the difference. In the cross crawl, my knees are coming across my body. In the first exercise, the warm-up for the mountain climber, the knees are coming straight forward. So I'll just call those knee lifts. Woo! What's really cool is I've been training for a long time and that still has me glowing and blowing. There you go. All set, all done with that round. Let's go into the resistance training. So, when I was extremely overweight and obese, I really did not want to train in the gym. I was embarrassed. Please don't be. Get to the gym. You will inspire other people. But that being said, if you are not comfortable going to the gym, you don't want a gym membership, how are you going to train? How are you going to progress? What I recommend to my clients is get a standard barbell. So the thicker barbell here is the Olympic. This one is the standard. Let me show you. It is not threaded. It's an unthreaded standard bar, and you just use simple, I have the clips here, let me grab them. Okay, so here's the clip, and this is the kind of clip you use with it. I got mine on Amazon, you can too. Whoops, sheesh. Okay, so there's a standard clip, as you can see, it goes right on there. And then you can get your weight plates. As you get stronger and more advanced, you can get more plates. If you get really advanced, eventually you can get a squat rack and have that at home, so you could even do pretty heavy squats at home. I'm not sure what the weight capacity is on this, but certainly enough for me to be able to do challenging squats. So here's the 5x5 with a bar. So we're going to do, this is also really useful. Depending on your shoulder mobility and flexibility, you may be able to get the bar on your shoulders. If you can, excellent, that's what you want to do. If you don't have enough shoulder mobility to get the bar on your shoulders, go ahead and have it in the front position, okay? All right, let's go. So we're gonna do 8. And we have 8 here in the squat. Oh, by the way, the advanced Tabata is coming next if you want to go forward after this is done. I'm gonna call this 5. Next one, so this is the big 5 barbell complex. Overhead press, pull in those abs, squeeze the glutes, pull in the thighs, and up. Pulling in that belly. Don't let it go. And then I like to go right to the bent over row. Working my back, work your back. And then immediately into Romanian deadlift, sticking the hips back, spine is neutral, head is in line. Brace the bar, switch your grip, and curl. Squeeze those glutes, pull in those abs. As you come up with the bar, see if you can get your abs even tighter. Flattening that belly. One more. Nice, and if you want to, this would be 6, bonus exercise. Hit those triceps a little bit. Just come right down and pull it back. Really work your back. Think about your triceps. Good. Be aware if you want to get those triceps going, more of a motion like this. Also note, this is an empty bar, which is why I'm allowing myself to kind of step over the bench to get it. If you have any significant weight, I don't want you bending over something to pick up that weight. Take the time to move things out of your way and then go get the weight. I only bent over to get it because it was empty. Okay. Next, we go back. If you're more advanced, you're going to do more rounds, you're going to use more weight, but this is a demonstration this morning because I now do want to get to that more intense Tabata training. So I'm going to leave it at total body extensions, and I'm going to show you you can still train intensely using total body extension. However, if you really are advanced, change this into a kettlebell swing. Use a kettlebell that challenges you, and you really will continue to get stronger and leaner and fitter. Really good stuff. All right. And if you are a beginner, or if you're like me and you are coming into learning fitness, dealing with obesity, or if you have mobility problems or balance issues and you don't want to go to the floor, I know a lot of people don't want to be getting down on the floor and getting back up. Eventually, we'll get you down on the floor and getting you back up because it is good to be able to do that just for your general life and health, correct? Certainly, you can stay up and do the round the same way we did it at the beginning. All right, with no further ado, we're going to go in and we're going to do the more challenging version of today's Tabata training. Let's go. All right, so we're going into total body extension. Now I'm going to push it. So really engaging those abs on the downswing. Coming up a little higher, getting more range of motion. 10 seconds of rest going into a push-up. I'm going to give you as many good total body push-ups as I can, excellent form, and then go to kneeling. Getting harder. Gonna go to kneeling. Coming up, 10 seconds of rest. Going into an alternating side lunge. So, challenging the body while protecting my knees and protecting my feet. I'm over 50, and I have been significantly overweight. I do have some osteoarthritis, so I do need to protect my knees. Keep them moving, but not beat them up, correct? All right. Going into plank. All right. I like a fully extended plank. Forearm planks are great too. Do what challenges you. Breathe. Strong body. Pulling those abs. Squeeze those glutes. All right. Coming up. Next exercise. Back to TBE. Woohoo. Like I said, for you advanced trainers, trainees, you can make this a kettlebell swing or really work it. Nice to have powerful body weight exercises that don't require any equipment. Whew. In terms of cardiovascular difficulty, I can talk, but I probably can't sing. Woo. Mountain climber, straight forward. So these are straight in front. Shoulders back, abs tight, head in line, looking out in front of me. Coming up. Another set of total body extensions. Ooh, I'm feeling this. So good for the balance. Developing and maintaining strength in the arches of your feet. Prevent plantar fasciitis by continuing to maintain suppleness, flexibility in the arches. Crossbody mountain climber to finish. Let's go. Now you don't have to hop that. You can stay like this, or you can go for it. Sprinting to the finish. Last exercise. Sprinting to the finish. Woo! Oh, wow. We're gonna get our series of beeps at the end. Traditional Tabata. 8 rounds. Woo! All right. Oh, hush. Oh, hush, gym boss. So there's your more advanced round. You can do that a couple of times if you want to. What I find, if you come in, even if you're advanced, if you come in and do the easy version of the Tabata, and then you do your resistance training, which a typical protocol would be, do that big 5 that we just did, 8 reps each for 3 rounds. Put your equipment away, recover, and then do that Tabata one more time. Do the harder version if you're more advanced. Well, I'm going to challenge myself, and I am going to demonstrate over the next 6 weeks. Here, this is what I'll tell you. Today, right now, this morning, this channel has 826 subscribers. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed. So this is a small channel with a small audience right now. And if you know much about YouTube, or you're interested in becoming a YouTuber, 1,000 is an important threshold. Getting to 1,000 subscribers gives you a certain amount of credibility with YouTube. So I've got some time, and I'm getting about 100 subscribers a month. So I'm at 826 right now. So that means I've probably got about 6 weeks before I get to 1,000 subscribers, and before what I'm doing gets shown to a wider audience. So that's an opportunity. And I think if you're somebody who's just starting out on YouTube, or you're interested in having a YouTube channel, think of the time between 0 and 1,000 as a time to grow, to develop, to really learn how to work with your camera, how to do your sound, how to talk to your audience, how to be comfortable on camera. And also for me, as a fitness enthusiast and somebody who is teaching people how to train, it's also an opportunity for me to do and feel and show my best. So I'm going to challenge myself over the next 6 weeks to eat clean. My clean is no sugar, no grains, no vegetable oils. Eat clean, train consistently, and no cheats. Because, as a member of the National Weight Control Registry, one of the things that's different about us, those of us who have lost more than 30 pounds and kept it off for more than a year, is most of us don't do cheat days. We have a program and we stick to it. And that's what works for me. I would have liked to be able to do cheat days, and I tried them over the years, but they just never worked for me. What they tended to do was re-stimulate my appetite, cause me to bloat, and cause pain in my joints. So I'm like, no, not worth it. So I want to get my pleasure and enjoyment other places, which is why I love to sing and to dance and to make these videos and garden and play with my Australian Shepherds. So I'm going to recommend that if you're going on a journey where you're getting off of sugar, replace the enjoyment you got from sugar with something else. And I would highly suggest looking for an art form that you like to practice. It could be needlework or drawing or painting, singing, dancing, whatever it is. Hey, Dimitri, I'm gonna go ahead and let him in. Hang on. Come on, puppy. Come on in, say hi, guys. Say hi, good puppies. Oh, great, I got drilled on. Anyway, here they are. Another good reason to stay healthy. So you can play with your dogs, your kids, your grandkids. So the bottom line is for the next 6 weeks, really going to be focusing on eating clean, training right, because my hope is that I want to demonstrate that we can continue to improve our health and our fitness, certainly over 50, 60, 70, and beyond. And, oh my goodness, although I achieved a healthy weight by BMI a number of years ago, more than 10 years ago, the camera does add a little bit, so I wouldn't mind taking off about another 5 or 6 pounds, and 6 weeks for somebody who's already at a healthy weight to continue to get a bit leaner. I don't know if you're on camera. 6 weeks is a good time doing about 1 pound a week, because once you're at kind of a normal weight, it does get more challenging. Things slow down, and 1 pound a week will work. Oh, they're moving the camera. So I'm gonna say bye from the Sugar Freedom channel. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next week. No, next Monday I'm going to be traveling back from singing at Carnegie Hall. I'll tell you all about Carnegie Hall. It'll have to be next Tuesday. So anyway, take care everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.